Good morning, traders. I am Stephen Davis, Senior Market Analyst, RJO Futures. It's Friday morning here, December 18th. We're going to talk to you about the grain markets here in the next couple of minutes. Okay, the charts I'm going to put in front of you are monthly charts this week. So look at the first chart of corn here, a monthly chart. 5 months of higher highs and higher lows. So you really can't make this stuff up. Corn market, soybean market, trending higher, and it just seems like more higher prices are here even into the end of the year. Corn is very competitive, U.S. corn in the world markets. China corn is $10. Brazil corn is $6. So the Chinese, for example, they're very savvy traders, and they can buy our U.S. corn for $4.50, compared to their corn at $10. So that's a no-brainer to Chinese. So look for the Chinese to continue to buy U.S. corn here. We've had good moves higher this week, led by soybean meal. The next chart is soybean, a monthly chart of soybeans. See if you can see this again. 5 months of higher highs and higher lows. So soybeans are on a mission here to limit supply. We have pipeline supply, 175 million bushels, so we need to go to higher prices and keep the supply that we have here of soybean. Gigantic move in soybean meal here this week, 4.5% move higher in soybean meal in 2 days. That's a gigantic move. There was a huge soybean meal trade in Europe Tuesday night, so just big, strong fundamentals in the soybean market here going forward. So the job of soybeans is to ration the supply, and we need more soybeans next year in 2021. So soybean crush, the highest November soybean crush rate ever, the third largest soybean crush in the history of our country. So good demand here in USA for soybeans. Now the next bullish thing I think you're going to see, another bullish thing, is Brazil has too many early commitments to China. And in January, February, they're not going to be able to come through on these commitments, so China's going to have to switch its origin to U.S. soybean. So look for that to happen. Coal Bank is a reading that I read every week, and good read on agriculture, and feed costs are going to be up 12% this year. So feed costs going higher, corn, soybean meal trading higher. So here we go. CRB index is the highest since last January. So, Goldman Sachs is telling their clients we've got a secular bull market in commodities coming. Well, look at these monthly charts of corn and soybeans. You can see it. Look at a monthly chart of copper wire, the PhD in economics. Commodities are moving higher here. So the weather in South America, it's a moving target, but again, we just need to see normal rainfall, so it's a little bit early there. Exports this week are solid in the corn and beans, and the wheat was expected. So just a little commentary on Argentina now. In La Nina year, usually the weather affects Argentina, and Argentina is plagued by inflation, and its crop exports are a key source to global hard currency, as their currency is worthless. So we've got a strike going on in Argentina. It happens a lot, and that means that crop exports cannot make it onto the world market, making Argentina an unreliable trade partner. So, just the reliability of USA in dealing with us and buying grain from us is really steady and sturdy, and it's a good place to do business here. So I think we're wrapping this up. You're going to see institutional interest now in hard commodities. You can see this in the row crops going forward, and look for higher prices as we move into the end of the year. Let's all have an excellent weekend.